The Watchtower magazine pointed to 1914 as a marked year, alerting all of God's people to keep an expectation. Imagine how exciting it would have been. The date was October 2nd, 1914. To have been a Bethelite at Brooklyn Bethel, to be sitting in the dining hall waiting for morning worship to begin, and who strides in is Brother Russell, Charles Taze Russell. Now, the experience in the Watchtower says that he walked into the dining room that morning, but before taking his seat, he joyfully announced to the family, "The Gentile times have ended. The kings have had their day." What an incredible, incredible event. But you see, the faithfulness free slave class knew that because they keep on the watch. So repeatedly, this year 1914 has been referred to as a turning point in world affairs. And it isn't just Jehovah's people that realize that 1914 was significant. Historians and renowned people of this world who watch world events, they understand that. It's interesting, there's a historian, Norman Cantor. This is what he said. Everywhere, the standards of social behavior, already in decline, were devastated. If the politicians and generals had treated the millions under their care like animals dispatched to slaughter, then what canons of religion or ethics could any longer inhibit men from treating each other with the ferocity of jungle beasts? The slaughter of the First World War, 1914 to 18, thoroughly debased the value of human life. And since 1914, wickedness has advanced from bad to worse, and it will not stop. Now, after that fateful year, there were other things that the slave class highlighted and repeated for our benefit. For instance, maybe some of us were there at this incredible convention in 1922. I don't know, Cedar Point, Ohio. Now, it urged all anointed ones to intensify kingdom proclamation. Then in 1925, the Watchtower carried the article, Birth of the Nation, and it explained the account in Revelation chapter 12. How incredibly thrilling that was for the brothers. It served as a basis for understanding everything that had happened since 1914. It helped our brothers to appreciate that God's kingdom was pictured by a male child and began to rule with Christ as king in the midst of his enemies. And then in 1914, it helped them to appreciate that began the ride of the horsemen. Revelation chapter 6, verses 2 through 8. Help us to appreciate the ride as was referred to as the horsemen of the apocalypse. You see, the beginning